peeps. I wanted to do a video on basically how the packages work and how the rebuys work and how you can withdraw your money. So I'm going to do this example on someone's personal example that they want to actually purchase. So let's say, for example, you want to purchase $5,000 Australian worth of Bitcoin. I've put in that it's roughly 60 packs. It's roughly 62, but let's just go with 60 packs. So I've said in here that you've got an average return of 1% per day and 100% rebuy. And I'm just going to click on that. So on your first day, this is your initial investment. Well, that's your initial capital, sorry. So every day or every 3 days, you can see initially you've got a 1 day break, then you've got 2 rebuys, and then you've got 1 day break and then a rebuy. So these are all of your rebuys. Now you need to understand that if you are rebuying, you are actually putting that piece of your Bitcoin, the return and the capital, back into USI for another 140 days. So if I scroll all the way down the bottom, so just say we've had it in for 140 days, which will be approximately 140%. So at 140 days, oh sorry, that's day 86. Let's just have a look at this one. Then you've got 140 packs here, okay? So that's how much it's grown. And then if I scroll all the way down to 140 days, you will see here that you now have 240 packs and you're getting roughly 2 to 3 rebuys a day. So that's at day 140. Now, if you look at day 141, you'll see those first 60 packs have now expired. So that means that they have reached their 140%, so they drop off your initial tally. And you've been getting your returns and your capital returned to you every time you've been doing a rebuy. Okay, so now if you go to the next 143 days, another pack drops off. So you've now got 185. So the packs that you've now started rebuying initially start to drop off. So that's how, I guess, it works. So if you go maybe to the end of the year, which is roughly 260 days, by putting your initial capital of 5,000 Australian dollars or 60 packs, at day 260, which is roughly a year, you will have 368 packs and you'll be getting 3 to 4 rebuys per day. So everyone's goal is going to be so different with USI Tech, and that depends what you're aiming for. But I just want to make it clear that if you are rebuying, you are actually re-putting capital in to USI Tech, and that will take another 140 working days approximately for that pack to expire. So I guess you've got to think about, and to be honest, I didn't know this initially when I first purchased my packs, but I didn't think about the goal that you have in mind. So my goal initially is to get to 500 packs, and then I'll start withdrawing 20% weekly what that is in my available balance. So I will essentially be able to draw an income, a passive income from USI, rather than get my capital out in one lump sum, if that makes sense. So the only way you can really get your capital out in one lump sum is if you turn off rebuy, you don't do any rebuys for the next 140 working days, then all of your returns and capital will be sitting in your available balance, and then you can withdraw the lump sum. But in my opinion, and this is only my opinion, then it's not working for you as effectively as possible. I think USI Tech is a really amazing system for creating a passive cash flow each and every week, but you can still have your money working for you in the background. And I wanted to show you the difference if you don't do rebuys, because I think that's really important. So we're going to turn off rebuys on this exact same example and have a look at the results. So you won't be getting any rebuys during this time. So we'll go down to 140 days. Perfect. So you can see here that you're getting that much per day. And over here is your return. So I'm just going to copy that. I'm just going to make sure actually. Yeah, perfect. Oh no, wallet total. That's what we want. The other one. Whoopsie. Here we go. So we'll copy this one. And we'll pop that into here. So you've now turned your $5,000 into 6,496 potentially. Obviously that will vary depending on the price of Bitcoin at the time. But that example is just if you leave it and sit. And I want to do the same actually. You're not going to have the wallet total because you're going to be rebuying in your wallet total. So see, this will go up and down in this example. But if you go over to the right hand side, that will be, oops, too far. Okay, so here, if we copy this amount, exactly the same initial outlay. So that's what you'll have in USI. You won't be able to withdraw it, but it will be in there. So I hope that makes a little bit more sense for you guys. If you have any questions, feel free to drop me a message and I'll be more than happy to answer them. See you later.